Assalamu alaikum. Today we are joined by Markhor Lifestyle CEO Tariq Siddiqui, and the basis of this interview is that Markhor Lifestyle is a clothing brand who is currently, I think, a startup in Pakistan who is exponentially growing in parts of Karachi and later on in Pakistan. So we'll start with the questions first. Tariq Siddiqui sahab, what is Markhor Lifestyle and what was the motivation behind starting this company?
Walaikum assalam. Good fellows, how are you doing? It's good, nice to catch you all guys over there. Yes, Markhor Lifestyle basically, the motivation is behind is that all the companies which are in this kind of business, they are being captivated by the patriotism. So what we are in Pakistan, we are looking at that people are just copying the other brands, but we prefer that we always go into our own loyalty of the basis. Markhor is our national animal. And what we are doing that the people are doing a lot of examples in footwear, in accessories, in clothing, but we prefer to move into a lifestyle trend. Lifestyle trend is basically start from morning till evening, wherever the people goes, it moves according with them, according to their lifestyle trend. So we prefer that it is going to be a Markhor lifestyle.
Okay, thank you. Tell us about the core values of your brand and what is it that you offer your customers?
Basically, the core values of the brand is lies in the passion, because we are catering the generation. To be very fair, the generation covers starting from the age of 14 till 32. This is an age career where people are starting their careers, they are building their dreams, they are passionate about their future, they want to do something. When they are trying to do something, so we prefer that they feel good about whatever they are wearing, because human psyche lies with their appearance. So we prefer that whatever they like, whatever they show, it shows that because they are wearing our logo in front of their chest. So we stand behind their passion. And the motto is basically core values is that be bold, be brave, and be passionate about whatever you're doing. It has to be good for them in future.
Okay, thank you. The core values that you mentioned, what do you think? What are the key activities that fuel these core values? What are the main processes and main things that you do that carry on these core values?
The core value is basically basic that whatever we build, whatever we make, whatever we source from out of any part of the world, it has to be standardized more better than the international standards. It covers all the kind of research and development, and especially when it passes through whatever the generation comes, they always prefer to go into this brand. Basically, this the core values lies with the basically reliability, trust, and quality.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. And now Taimoor will ask some further questions.
Yes, Taimoor, please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Sir, my question is that are there any key partners in your business with you?
Yes, definitely, because we always prefer to stand by with a lot of partners, because this business is involved into a lot of partnership. Because we can't do anything, we are specialized in our field of research and development, fashion designing, and then we move into our commercial value of the goods. But especially we cannot do all kind of production, so because we are covering almost 134 product lines. 134 product lines, we cannot own 134 factories, and we cannot specialize into everything. So we have to go into all kind of partnership, and we stand with all the partners. We told them, we send them all the details, and especially whatever the vendors we choose, we always prefer to have a B, C values, so that we have competitive in the prices. We have to be alternate exactly that whatever our customer requirement is meeting, they have to be absolutely as per the demand of the customer.
Okay, so
certainly, there are a lot of partners behind it, and we are especially covering all parts of the partnership in manufacturing concern, especially covering of payments concern, in payment of courier concerns, whatever we are doing the model, it is the retail partners are there. So all are there into a complete teaming combination of the groups. Yes.
Okay. So what are the qualities that you look for in your partners?
The quality is basically that whatever the standard we have following, we prefer that the factory has to be standardized as per the requirement. Certainly that the factory can make anything, but what we are looking for that if there is a denim factory, so we only focus that denim has to be going to that factory. And if there is a specialized factory or making some kind of woven shirts or dress shirts, we always prefer to go into that. We cannot place something like that on the compromised value. That okay, you are doing for a shirt, you can make for us, you can make socks, but it has to be especially as per the vendor specialties and their requirements.
Mm.
So we always go into the
Okay, okay. So what are the major target customers that you target in your products?
The target customer is basically a young boys team, because we have spent almost 4 years in all kind of research and development of this all kind of the of all the Pakistani culture. We went into we spent a lot of our designer team spent a lot of time in LUMS, and then we went to
Okay,
IB
okay.
as well. We went into JIK as well. So we covered a lot of potential look into the potential candidates, that what they are wearing, what their preferences are, what they are looking into it, how they feel comfortable,
Mm.
how they want to be become more confident, and whatever they are wearing. So we have covered almost 4 years of all kind of research and development on these all these categories, and then we come up with these kind of ideas.
Mm.
Okay, okay. So can you please enlighten us about your relationship with your customers and the feedback you get from your customers?
Yeah, the customer relation is very, very important, because we are always very close with the customers because of the goods that they are carrying into it. Number one is that, because certainly we are charging a premium value of our all goods, whatever we are supplying to them. Number one.
Mm.
When the goods received by them, has to be a followed by customer service team, that either they like the goods, and they always we got that, yes, this is a standard they are looking for. And
Mm.
somehow in all our Pakistan practice, that they are always looking for the exchange, and you can exchange and they keep up the money, but they always prefer to exchange. But we have the policy to that if they don't like it, just return back, no problem,
Mm.
because we
Oh,
always
yes, yes, that's
yes, we always prefer to that if they don't satisfy, please return back and we will replace something good. And what until unless they got satisfied, so we stand behind whatever they are.
Mm. Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Now, Abdullah will continue from.
I just wanted to ask if we talk a little about the finances of your business, which are the key activities you think requires the most investment? Which are the
Thing
most?
is,
Mm.
the financial activities are certainly is a very vital point of view, that you have to be allocate some kind of funds, especially whenever you're doing the research and development, then you have to go with your team, that you have to be at the research and development expenses. Number
Mm.
one. And number second, that the more expensive thing is basically a social media all kind of research, it costs you a lot, especially we
Mm.
are doing also retail business, so retail activity also, and especially we have a very good team of professionals which are working. We prefer to pay them well, so that they keep up their confidence on, and they produce something good for us. So it has to be allocated, and once the cycle started, so it has to be replenishment. So
Okay.
we are looking for the most expensive part. As far as we are looking for, because we are looking for a very high end fashion, fitness and training shoes. So in our part, the shoes is having
Okay.
a very high financial adjustment, but we are
Mm.
managing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Last question, sir. Today there are a lot of different payment methods that people prefer regarding anything they are buying or selling. So, what are the payment methods that your brand prefers?
Yes, this is a good question, and I very appreciate that this, because this is a very key element in kind of e-commerce business. The main thing is that in Pakistan, there are a lot of key players which are coming into it, especially the old orthodox players are not up to the mark. I'm very
Mm.
sorry to say that, because all the people who are looking for Jazz Cash account, who are looking for HBL account, who are looking for something. So we have passed through with many of the this payment gateway customers.
Mm.
But the main thing is that we are still in a business of 1.5 years, but we are unable to integrate the Jazz Cash system into our system. The reason is this, because all the players, they think that they are big, but especially the system which they are implementing into back of the channel, which they are looking for, say as a plugin. The plugin which they are putting into our system makes our downloading time very, very slow. So
Mm.
we have to be eliminate that kind of stuff, because we
Mm.
can't wait customer to be waiting for their customer for their payment to be through. So
Mm.
the most preference is right now in Pakistan, because there's a lot of, because internet facility is not that strong in some areas, and
Mm.
especially people are not fine educated. So
Mm.
people always prefer to have a cash on delivery. So
Mm.
number one target is cash on delivery. That
Mhm.
definitely. The second target is Telenor. Telenor has a very good system and very good team to support this system, because customer can't wait for you to just to take their to get their time to in kind
Process
of
the
all kind of
payments.
payments.
Mm.
Yes. So Excuse me. So this is a very important part, that now there are new players are coming, which are looking for to integrate in the cash system. We are very much concerned, especially for the payment. It should be very smooth and very quick. Number second, the most important thing is the second player which is coming into, especially the courier. The courier companies is also a very major player, because sometime later the big companies also got delays, holding the payments, holding a customer responsible, but that which were affecting our customer. But especially there are new players which are coming into a second day delivery, third day delivery, very quick response, with having a back processing of updating of every moment, that where your goods are, where the position is. So definitely we have to keep in, because for ourselves, customer is very important. Either if they are stuck in the payment gateway, we will prefer to change it. If they're stuck into a kind of courier business, we prefer to change it and to go into whatever their convenience is. So it has to be elaborated.
Okay, thank you, Tariq Siddiqui. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
It is nice to talk to you all the best, and wish you very best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Take care.
Allah Hafiz.
Bye-bye.